Welcome, everyone, to the Everything Show, episode 365. Woo! I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with David. What's up, David?
What's up, guys?
What's up, Daniel?
Hello.
All right, so we were having problems in the last Everything Show on Google. We're going to try to solve those problems today in this Zoom. There was an image. I don't know if you can still pull it up, David, of the first image of the Star Trek movie.
I don't have that.
Okay. Let me see if I could get it now. I'm going to go into thing, Daniel. I'm going to get it, okay?
Okay.
Okay. And hopefully this will allow me to screen share. Okay. Let me try this again. Is this it? No, it's not it. It won't allow me to share it. That stinks. Terrible. All right, anyway.
You want me to talk about the new lineup? All right, so a few other Marvel, a few Marvel October relaunches that we didn't know about have just been announced.
Okay.
We have The Amazing Spider-Man #1 by Dan Slott with the caption, "Your friendly neighborhood just got bigger."
Yeah, basically, it's probably going to be Spider-Gwen in the book. It's probably going to be Miles Morales in the book, Peter Parker in the book, and whoever else that's in this universe.
We have Howard the Duck.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Spider-Man 2099 #1.
with Peter David is good.
Drax #1 by CM Punk, of all people.
God.
Oh, God.
Nova #1. It's the Sam Alexander Nova. I'm happy for that one. I actually like the Sam Alexander Nova.
Okay. So my Nova died, is that what you're saying?
What?
My Nova died?
What, you mean the adult one?
Yeah.
I think he had a kid.
No, was it Richard Rider? No, who was it? What the hell was it? I'm trying to think.
Oh, this is a different member of the Nova Corps.
Okay. All right.
Because it's what I read from the Marvel Now line, it was a father who he had to quit being a member of the Nova Corps to take care of his family.
Okay.
And his father disappeared, so Sam found the helmet, and now he's like a teenage Nova, which I actually kind of like.
Well, that's New Warriors had that.
Yeah.
We have Miss Marvel #1 with that new Middle Eastern Miss Marvel.
She had a #1 already, or something like that. I mean,
yeah. And the Mighty Thor #1, which has the caption, "The flesh may be weak, but the thunder is strong."
That's still the female Thor.
Yeah, Jane Foster. Jane Foster
has cancer, and have they addressed at all about how she was able to get to the moon?
You know what? I'm so pissed off about it. I didn't read it, so I didn't get it. So I have standards. Sometimes I just won't budge.
Yeah.
You know.
What I don't get is she's in the realm of magic. She's on Asgard. They can't find no cure on Asgard for that.
Exactly. Come on. Same thing like Doctor Doom with all the stuff power he has. He's the god of the world. He can't regrow a nose or something.
Or heal the face.
Yeah.
Maybe he was watching Harry Potter and decided Voldemort was a good role model.
Maybe.
Yeah. It could be worse. He could look like one of the Silence. He could look like one of the Silence.
No. Never say it could be worse, because it always ends up happening.
Yeah.
You may have screwed over the Marvel Universe, James.
No, they screwed themselves over a long time ago. They ain't got nothing to do with me.
Listen, it's going to keep getting worse because
both Marvel and DC are in a downward spiral.
I told you they put all the heroes in a hat, right, James?
Yep.
They threw it up in the air. They're like, okay, Incredible Hulk, insect, Chinese, okay, Thor, female, okay, Star-Lord, female, okay, Do we have any African American people? Okay, Falcon can stay African American. You know, the Captain America. Who else did we screw up? Okay, Logan could be a female. Sure.
Logan's not a female. Logan isn't a female.
Clone Logan.
With an entirely different name and personality.
Oh, God. They ruined the whole thing, James. Whole thing, dude.
I need to send you the link to the origin of X-23. Because
I know the origin. She's a clone of Logan, but she's her own person. She's been in the Weapon X program, blah, 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 blah.
Mr. Anderson. Mr. Anderson. It's going to be like Neil on you right now. It could be worse in the Marvel Universe. What if Howard the Duck got the Infinity Gauntlet? You never thought about that one?
What if Deadpool got the Infinity Gauntlet?
They killed off Deadpool in the Marvel Universe.
Well, now he's hanging out with Lady Death now, I guess. I don't know.
That's his wife, right?
Yeah.
I wonder if you watch. They're going to give us a special comic.
Come back from, like, the Nether Realm. Hey, that was my honeymoon, man.
Yeah, he'll be coming back wearing a Hawaiian shirt, having a coconut in his hand, and be like, yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, man.
And Thanos be in the corner somewhere pissed off.
I could just imagine that when this thing fails, this 8-month later thing, something's going to happen in the Spider-Man book. And then you're going to find out what Mary Jane whispered in Mephisto's ear. And then the whole universe is going to be restored because of one spell. And it's going to be like, yeah, fix that.
No, they're going to do that Dallas ripoff. It was just a dream.
What are you talking about?
It was just a dream. Yep.
That's what happened. It was Aunt May. She dreamed the whole thing. She was drunk.
Yeah.
They put something in her lemonade. That's it. They're ruining it, dude. First of all, the Inhumans, like, making it like they're mutants and making it like, it's like, what are you doing? You know, you don't want to have mutants at all. That's the whole thing, because the 20th Century Fox, they don't have no mutants, no nothing.
Why don't they just sell the rights back to Marvel? I mean,
because they don't want to.
I'm just done with the comics.
They're gonna keep those rights until they've run those properties into the ground, and even after they run them into the ground, there's no way they're handing them back to Marvel.
Dude, I'm Fantastic Four is toast. Fantastic Four is toast. I mean, they I don't care how big the poster is. I don't care. It's not appealing. There's no drive, right, James? Like, I look at it, I'm like, oh, yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, as much as people slam these...
I'd rather watch The Magic Garden now and probably be more entertaining. I mean, like, I used to watch that as a kid.
As much as people slam the first two Fantastic Four movies, at least the Thing was actually there.
Yeah.
I don't slam the movies. I just...
I like them. I like the second one better than the first one, I think.
I don't slam them. It's just, I don't believe this team. I don't believe it. They're unrecognizable. The Thing is supposed to be older.
Yeah.
Reed is supposed to be older.
Yep.
Dr.
They're supposed to be in their late 30s or early 40s.
And don't even get me started with the whole African-American Johnny Storm and his father and everybody, and they just adopted a white girl.
Actually, hold on. That reminds me. Keep talking, because I found a really good article about Stan Lee had to say on that matter.
Stanley probably just got drunk. He's like, the hell with this. They're dead. Marvel's done.
Yeah, just take my name off of it.
You know what? Just take my name off the whole thing. You know what? I'll go work for DC and I'll put out, like, you know, Superman.
Oh, yeah, here it is. This is when they were talking about Peter Parker. It says, Peter Parker should be straight and white, says co-creator Stan Lee.
Yeah.
He said, I wouldn't mind if Peter Parker had originally, I wouldn't have minded if Peter Parker had originally been black, a Latino, an Indian, or anything else, that he stay that way. Yeah. Lee told the comic industry website Newsrama. But we originally made him white. I don't see any reason to change that.
Right, and guess who created the Black Panther? Stan Lee.
And Lee.
And he's a white guy, so there you go.
Oh, and Falcon.
Yeah.
And Power Man.
Go Stan Lee, man.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say, because he didn't discriminate.
Nope.
He hooked that up. So there you go.
But yeah, and a lot of people jumped on him for saying that they said by him saying Peter Parker had to be straight and white, that Spider-Man had to be straight and white, and he didn't say that, and he elaborated on that. He said, what I like about...
Parker is straight and white as Spider-Man.
He said, what I like about the costume is that anybody reading Spider-Man in any part of the world can imagine that they themselves are under the costume, and that's a good thing.
Awesome.
And he said, he also talked about gay superheroes. He says, I think the world has a place for gay superheroes, certainly. But again, I don't see any reason to change the sexual preference of a character once they've already been established.
Yes, like Iceman, who he created.
I have no
not
problem.
gay. Iceman is not gay. I don't know where they got that from.
Yeah.
I have no problem with creating new homosexual superheroes. It has nothing to do with being anti-gay or anti-black or anti-Latino or anything like that. Latino characters should stay Latino. The Black Panther should certainly not be Swiss.
Yes.
I just see no reason to
He's
change
joking.
that which has already been established when it's so easy to add new characters. I say create new characters the way you want to. Hell, I'll do it myself.
Yeah. Put him back in Marvel. He'll make some more African-American characters and women characters.
So you got the leader of Alpha Flight. Their leader is, ain't he gay?
Yeah. North Star.
Yeah.
So, that's it, man.
And
That's
DC does it too. DC does it with original superheroes too. I mean, look at Booster Gold.
Yep. The father of Rip Hunter. Rip Hunter.
What about Harley Quinn? Isn't she lesbian?
I don't know. I don't think she is. I think it's kind of like a phase mostly.
What about Batwoman?
She's bi-curious.
Probably. That's probably what it is. Because, as I think in all the things that I've watched with Batman, all the things I've read with Batman, it's clear that Harley and Ivy have a very strong friendship. And even in the Arkham games, it was hinted that something was going on between them, but I doubt that.
So now they're boyfriend. I'm sorry, girlfriend, right?
No, I don't think they are. I think
they are.
Well, no, I'm talking something different. I'm saying, like, in other forms of media, like, they've been usually portrayed as best friends, and even in the Arkham games, there were hints at something more, but I don't think that they went far beyond, subtle hints that what it could be.
Yeah, because they marketed it too.
When did it happen where the most important thing in a superhero comic is their race, their gender,
I'll tell you why.
Their sexual preference? Like, what the hell happened to comics?
I'll tell you what happened. Social justice warriors happened to comics.
Please, just put the Comics Code Authority back on and then fix that.
Yeah, they do something.
Because, like when they yelled at Marvel about the Spider-Woman comic, about her on all fours crawling on top.
Well, first of all, that was ridiculous.
That was ridiculous because you know why?
Porn.
Because you know why? Peter Parker was in the exact same position on a specific comic cover. I don't remember the issue number, but he was clearly in a similar position. It's a position like any person who's in the Spider family has had that position.
Well, when they did that to Spider-Gwen, the guy flipped out, and justly so. Spider-Gwen is like an innocent, like, comic, like, for girls and stuff, not like that she's going to be a ridiculous,
really,
sex symbol.
But they didn't say nothing about when the Joker shot Batgirl, left her spread out that.
No, they still do that right now. Like, everyone's focusing on the fact that a lot of people say the Killing Joke is, promotes rape culture, which it doesn't. It's to show that the Joker is a messed up psychopath.
Yeah.
I watched, they actually had.
So in that comic, he raped her.
No.
He just shot her.
He took photos of her and sent them to Commissioner Gordon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And see what he did to Gordon.
What I
had him butt naked at the circus. Like, really?
Yeah, what I watched Arkham Knight, they actually had a scene where, where Batman goes into the clock tower, and when he's in the clock tower, it looks like an apartment, and there's Barbara sitting on a chair, and she hears a knock on the door, she goes up, and there's the Joker, and he shoots her. You watch it happen. And it's sick. It's sick watching it happen, and it's not because it promotes any kind of rape culture or whatever. What?
He kills her?
No, he shoots her.
Oh.
He just shoots her paralyzed.
Oh, he's the one who made her paralyzed, right?
Yeah, and he didn't even know she was Batgirl.
Nope.
So, it was just, chance. And, you know, I think that was meant to, you know, peek into a window of just what the Joker was like. And especially coming out of, like, the 60s and the 70s and all that, we needed, where it's been really, like, comical Joker, we needed something to show what kind of a dark monster he really is.
Yeah, he's a psychopath.
And took it over the line. I think it was fine. And it's a piece of comics history.
Yep.
But people get offended at everything nowadays.
I know.
Yeah, seriously. And
bunch of yentas.
I mean, it's
ridiculous.
And the thing is, the people who are complaining about it are the people who don't even read the comics to begin with. They just want to complain about something. They complain about it when they win. They cheer. They go, "Yay, we got our way." I'm not going to read it anyway.
Exactly. So that takes away from the people that actually read comic books. Because some idiot get offended by something. If you don't like it, you don't have to read it.
I was hoping DC would actually have balls and say, "No, we're keeping the very cover to Batgirl with the Joker on it, with that homage to the Killing Joke." But nope. It was way too offensive.
Well, if it was way offensive, why they let that guy draw it anyway? I mean, that's dumb right there.
He drew it as an homage to the Killing Joke.
Exactly. Then they gonna bash him for it.
Yeah. So
I see why comic books taking a nosedive now. You can't. You can only do so much. You do anything more, you get slapped on the wrist. Now you can't do that.
Well, now, that's what happens. That's what's happening with video games now. We have these people. We have people like Anita Sarkeesian coming up and saying when Doom was shown. Yeah, Doom. You guys remember Doom?
Yeah.
That she was complaining about how this level of violence is not normal, and it's not an excuse to say because it's Doom. Yeah,
it's a video game. It's a damn video game. It ain't in real life. My God, what is wrong with these people? Yeah, it's a damn video game.
There are real world problems that need to be solved, and yet all you care about are pixelated characters on a screen and hand-drawn characters in a comic book. That is sad.
Somebody need to slap them up. Somebody needs to slap them up about the head a couple of times.
Careful, you'll trigger them.
Yeah, but they say stuff like, "Oh, it glorifies violence and blah blah blah," you know, whatever.
Yeah, except though the thing is that since the majority of the people who do this are women, they have the one ace in the hole that none of us have. I'm a woman. You're oppressing me. You're sexist. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That is the ace in the hole.
I'd be glad when that Wonder Woman movie come out so they can show girl power, and they got the Supergirl TV show coming on representing girl power. So.
Oh, it's not going to, because you know why? They're going to complain about it anyway. They'll still complain about it.
About a group of Amazonian women on Paradise Island who are immortal and have superpowers. Okay.
Wait,
what's the complaint about?
Because they'll be like, "Oh, you're dressing them in provocative clothing."
They're Amazons.
Yeah.
It ain't like.
And they'll say that's not an excuse. That's what they'll say.
Well, I don't think they got no Riddell Drive and down on Paradise Island no damn where.
They're immortal?
Who said they're immortal?
Oh, they're immortal.
I don't. Wait, are the Amazons immortal? I thought they just have long lifespans.
I think Athena made them immortal when they moved them to. They're immortal as long as they stay on the island.
Are they?
Yeah, as long as they stay on the island.
Wait, does that mean they don't age? Because I'm pretty sure Diana has aged.
Because she left the island.
No, before she left the
island. To the island, she gets back to her age? Or?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Like a recharge?
Something like it. I mean, and plus, she got like the golden lasso on the girdle from her mother. That's the power of Athena right there.
Right.
That's why she got like the strength of Hercules.
Gotcha. All right.
Yeah, plus, and from where she's from, all the Greek gods are real. You got Zeus, Apollo, Hades, and all of them are real.
Yeah.
So I guess she'd be akin to Aquaman, since he would probably be the son of Poseidon, maybe, who knows, or great grandson, or something like that.
Oh, they're related, and I guess.
I believe so.
I didn't think of that one. That's interesting.
All I want to know is where are all these guys at in Man of Steel when Superman had about all them Kryptonians by himself? Did nobody come help, man? Not even Supergirl. What the hell she had all this time?
Well, Batman was retired at the time.
Yeah, he would have been retired permanently if we tried to mess with them Kryptonians.
Man.
I think Fiora would have dogged him out to begin with, cause that's one bad chick.
But yeah. Anyway, going on to a more positive note, who's excited for Ant-Man?
Me.
It looks cute.
It looks fun. And you know what?
Couple weeks.
We need a superhero movie that's not afraid to have fun.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, Guardians of the Galaxy had tons of fun.
I know. No, I'm Guardians of the Galaxy counts as well, but I mean, like, you know, here's the thing. Guardians of the Galaxy I consider more like a space, like a sci-fi film than an actual superhero film.
Yeah.
But Ant-Man, I think, will be the first superhero film that's not afraid to have fun.
Yep. And plus, you got Yellow Jacket in there before it becomes Giant Man, I guess.
Yeah.
And, you know, they were actually talking about, Kevin Feige actually said before, hold on.
Well, I mean, here's the thing that they didn't say. Is it going to be an Ant-Man 2 and 3?
They didn't say that.
No, that's what I was going to say, actually. They said, depending on the success of Ant-Man, they'll actually put in a sequel between Infinity War Part 1 and 2.
Really? They'll squeeze it in Phase 3.
Yep, before, because Ant-Man is technically the end of Phase 2. If Ant-Man is successful, they will put in a sequel before Infinity War is done.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
I
good.
don't know. You still got Jurassic World out there, though. So then you got the Terminator Genesis coming out. So
That's
good
the
luck.
big thing. I'm dying to see how Terminator does.
Oh yeah.
Because if that fails, that's the end of that.
Yep. I think it might succeed.
I think so.
And then you got Defenders coming out by Marvel for Phase 3.
Oh,
no,
yes.
Defenders are for the Netflix thing.
Actually, Kevin Feige has confirmed that the Defenders will start to be incorporated into the movies.
Oh, wow.
Yep, so we will be seeing them in some capacity.
We'll see Daredevil.
Yep.
Wow.
And Iron Fist and Luke Cage and Jessica Jones.
That's hot. That's hot. A Daredevil movie. How great is that? Phase 4, man.
Oh yeah, then Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Guardians
Then
of the
Infinity.
3.
Yep.
They didn't say nothing about a Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Let's go.
See, that could lead into World War Hulk then, if they ever do it.
Yeah, or they can do Secret Wars. They can do that too.
I would love to see an all-star Superman, though. That'd be a great movie.
No, they can't because they're too busy stuck doing emo Superman.
Man of Steel 2 is coming.
Yeah.
That is coming.
And Batman's supposed to co-star in that.
In Man of Steel 2?
Yeah, I think so.
No. I don't think so.
I mean, who would be the threat, though? It can't always be Lex Luthor, please.
Doomsday.
I thought he was going to be in Batman v Superman. I thought.
Is he the main villain?
Yeah, he's going to be the villain, I'm thinking.
All right.
Luthor's supposed to been doing something with General Zod's DNA or something and end up creating Doomsday.
Okay.
Yeah, General.
Yeah, Lex Luthor makes triggers a certain effect, a reaction in Zod's body that transforms him into Doomsday.
Yeah.
He like did something to some virus or something. And what's weird about Man of Steel is that Superman has the entire Kryptonian race in his cells. So.
Yeah.
So will that make him immortal?
I mean, technically, you can bring back Zod, right? With his cells.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, well, no, Superman is immortal as long as he stays on Earth, as long as he has the sun, he's immortal.
Yep.
Well, you go away from the sun, you're done, right?
Well, no, he would return to his original
You'd be dead.
evolution. Well, yeah, he would be dead if he was still in space. He would just suffocate and freeze and die and explode.
Yeah, but his cells are like a solar battery though, so it soaks up.
Mhm.
Yeah. He would probably he would still have power for like I don't know, maybe 1,000 years or something.
Who said that?
I don't know. I mean,
Who would have power 1,000 years?
and then he would gradually lose them if he was away from a.
I'm still trying to find out how he lost the powers in the first place. Now,
Yeah.
is that because he did that burst?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So he like
stuff.
supposed to lose it for like 48 hours, something like that.
No, it's more than 48 hours. It was like months. Yeah.
Well, I think I'll quit using that burst then.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. But it got the job done, didn't it?
Not really, because the Fortress of Solitude turned on him. It took his cape and his suit and everything, and they're like, get the hell out.
It didn't recognize him.
Yeah.
You just got revoked.
Yeah, dude. He lost his hair, everything.
You're not from the house of El. It's time to go.
When did you learn how to ride a motorcycle? I mean, that's crazy.
And what do you think about the Ghost Rider? I mean, the Ghost Driver.
Ghost
That
Driver.
don't even sound right. That don't even sound right. Ghost Driver. Don't even.
They still call it rider. How could you be a rider if you're a driver?
Insert your own hot rod joke here.
Speed racer or whatever.
No,
you know what?
Don't just speed racer. More like speed buggy.
As much as we might like, as much as we're not gonna like it, at least it'll give the artists some excuses to draw some really cool Hellfire cars.
I gotta tell you, Secret Wars missed the boat with that because with all these Secret War tie-ins that have nothing to do with Secret Wars, like they had Inferno and E for Extinction and the Fall of the Mutants and all this other stuff, right? And they had like Spider-Verse, all these different things redone Civil War, right? They never did Midnight Suns. Midnight Suns was with like Ghost Rider and Vengeance and all that stuff, like that whole storyline with Lilith and Zarathos. I mean, that was like one of the greatest, Ghost Rider storylines, period. How could you
Exactly.
not do that? They missed the boat on that one.
Marvel missed the boat on a lot of things.
But let me tell you something. Honestly, with the Secret Wars thing, there's no reason they had to have those comics and Civil War and all that stuff. That's just a gimmick thing to make money. It doesn't have any connection whatsoever.
I'm calling it right now.
Wars.
I'm calling it right now. Ghost Rider, we're going to see him in Immortal Iron Fist. We're going to see him in that Netflix series.
We're probably going to see Blade come back, which should be Wesley Snipes.
But no. Wesley Snipes is too old, but man,
come on.
Who would you cast other than Wesley Snipes? What is one actor you would cast as Blade?
Right now?
Right now.
Yeah.
Hell.
What about Tyrese?
That is exactly what I was thinking, actually.
Or he could have been dang Black Panther.
Oh, you know what I have to tell you? You know who's going to be Apollo Creed's grandson?
Who?
Michael B. Jordan.
Huh?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Firestorm. I mean, not Firestorm. Johnny
Human
Storm.
Torch.
Yeah.
Okay.
He doesn't deserve that role either.
Oh my God.
I know. You don't even deserve that role either.
Jesus. There's better actors out there than that.
I think it's going to be like, oh,
Is Will Smith's son, is he going to be tapped to play Static or Static Shock?
Static Shock. I asked Will, I don't know, Will Smith, I don't know what his family's doing.
No, it's, you screw Jaden Smith and, the fact that he has to ride on his dad to get his acting roles is really, really sad. Not indicative of what.
Hey, man, I want to be Karate Kid. Okay, son. It's like, what? That's...
Hey, son, did you want to be in a superhero movie? Sure, Dad. Okay, you're going to be Static Shock.
You'd be like, no, I want to be Miles Morales.
Hey, guys, we got 10 minutes left, so...
We know. We see the timer.
Let's see, who would be, I'm surprised they would make a anime of Young Justice. I mean, they got the cartoon. They need to do like like a DC animated movie? That'd be off the chain. Young Justice.
No. Screw the animated movie. We want Young Justice season 3.
Yeah.
Come on.
I doubt that. I wanted the Green Lantern, the animated series season 3.
Yeah, no, just forget a movie. Give us Young Justice season 3. Everyone is pushing for it. It is widely considered to be one of the best animated superhero shows. I loved it. It was fantastic, and I only was able to see season 1 because unfortunately when I looked on Netflix they didn't have the second season where they jumped forward a couple of years.
Yeah, like 5 years.
Yeah, and it's watching that made me appreciate Dick Grayson even more, and it just showed why he's my favorite Robin.
I want to give some minutes to Daniel.
Yeah.
Daniel, I know you want to talk about Star Trek, so go ahead.
Go ahead.
So Justin Lin just tweeted this picture from the set of Star Trek, and it shows like the arm patch of the new. I guess they're new uniforms for.
Yes.
Star
I tried to
Trek.
screen share it, but it won't allow me to. I don't know why.
I don't know if they're new uniforms or maybe they're just the uniforms that we saw at the end of Into Darkness. I don't know. What do you think?
I think that they're gonna update the uniforms a little bit, just give them a facelift or whatever to show that there's been progression from Into Darkness. But as far as new uniforms, I don't see them drastically changing anything. So yeah, I think it's a little bit yes and no. Yes, there's gonna be a facelift, but no, it's not gonna be entirely different. It'll still be recognizable as Starfleet.
Right.
If you understand where I'm coming from with that, Daniel.
Yeah, I know. But also about the whole thing where about the rights issue. Okay.
Before you do that, do you know when this film is taking place time-wise?
Yeah, 5 years after Into Darkness.
Yeah, they wouldn't have upgraded, their uniforms and all that. You know what I want to see? I want to see, as much as people say the action is unbecoming in Star Trek, like too much action, I want to see more ship battles. Because whoever did the ship battles in Into Darkness and 09, dude, that was fantastic.
It was.
And that was some of the best, look, I love Star Wars, but that was some really good, fast-paced action.
Yeah, that was great. That was great.
Though Khan taking on all those Klingons did seem a bit far-fetched.
That was kind of cool, though. It showed that he was like a Superman, That was cool.
You don't need to show that to prove that Khan is a badass. We know he's a badass.
Yeah, so it was awesome. Okay, Joe, remember how at the end of Into Darkness they got that refit? The new ship got that refit?
Yeah.
Okay, you know how you complain how the ships in Into Darkness, it was too fast. Like a lot of people complain.
I said it was advanced. It was very advanced.
No, I know. But for instance, the Enterprise, it went from Kronos to Earth in like 2 minutes.
Yeah, it was too far past.
No, I like that. I like that. That was really fast.
That leaves time out for that cuts out time that you could develop that you could use for character development. That's what the original series and the Next Generation actually did with it.
I know, but in the Next Generation time, it took them like 9 weeks to get to Kronos from Earth.
Yeah, and
in this movie,
but that's still time you could develop for characterization.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me just interject quickly for a second there. This is we did this on the previous Everything show. These are the Ghostbuster gear that the girls are going to be using for the new Ghostbuster movie. Okay.
Cool.
All right. I'll go back to your thing.
Anyways, I like it. The ship is really fast, and like people say, "Oh, why? How is that ship that fast?" When in the Next Generation time, it took them weeks to get to Kronos. Well, what about Nero? When Nero went through, they took scans of his ship, and then
I don't like that either. With the Romulan ship going inside the Enterprise and not blowing up, that was kind of ridiculous.
And I'm just like, well, don't you think they got like
Nemesis? I'm talking about.
they got the ship. They got like scans from a next generation ship, and then they took those scans back, and they worked on those. They built upon that for 20 and something years. No wonder why.
Yeah. But the problem is Nero ship is from the Prime universe. This is an offshoot. This is an alternate universe.
Yeah, so it was different to begin with, actually. They even said it was different to begin with because we never saw some of the aliens from, remember we saw the alien, the nurse with the big eyes and the alien with the round head.
Mhm.
It was very different to begin with. So,
Right.
So you never know. It was more advanced when you think about it because it was pre-TOS. It was already more advanced to begin with. So, yeah, you gotta take everything into account here. So, I like it. And now since they have the Vengeance, they you know what they did? They took that technology, they brought it back to Starfleet. They built upon the technology over the past year, and then they added it onto the Enterprise. Just imagine how fast the Enterprise is now at the end of Into Darkness, right? So okay, and then in this movie, they come back from their 5-year mission, and they get another refit because they've had like 5 years to build upon that technology again, 5 more years. So now the ship, when it comes back for a refit, is going to be really freaking fast. Like you said, Joe, they may go to warp, and they may end up in the Andromeda Galaxy, for example. They may shoot to another galaxy.
Yeah, just be careful with them, the lithium crystals.
Yeah, so now they're really, really fast. And I'm like, yeah, this is awesome, So if anybody complains...
There'll never be a chance for them to do any dialogue. It'll just be like war. There's no character development.
Well, it's good. It's all good. But, I know people complain it's too fast. Well, things improve, All
right, we're gonna be zapped out of here, Daniel. 30 seconds, 10 seconds. Take care. Bye for now.
Bye, guys.
Okay.